in Burlington.
Joseph Dinobile is a math and business teacher at Aldershot High School. Soon after his career started, he felt like he needed to make a change.
I've never really been comfortable with the label of Joe the math teacher or Joe the business teacher. I've always felt like I was a little more than that, as everyone else is, more than their label, their official label. And we all want to sort of pigeonhole each other so we can figure each other out. But it can be a little limiting if you let it be. So from my earliest days of teaching, I thought, how can I go beyond this? What more can I do that's a little different, that maybe people don't expect or I don't even expect of myself?
And going beyond his expectations of himself is exactly what he did.
Well, one thing that I explored, which I never thought I would, was music. I was 30 years old, I couldn't play a note of music. But a friend of mine said, why don't we rent some guitars? And it began like that. And within a few years, I was doing something I never thought I'd be doing, which is performing music in front of people on a stage with all the risk that entails, and I was getting paid for it. So I realized I'm capable of doing these things. And I'm sure others are too, if they just take the chance and face their fears.
Joe didn't stop there. He became a radio personality and gearhead.
So I became fascinated with radio, for example, and I set up my own radio station. Next thing I knew, I was online, and I had my own radio show, the Joey Nobleman Radio Network. I have a stage name, a public name, Joey Nobleman, and I ran that for 4 years on internet radio, and I'm now on SoundCloud podcasting. So that was one other. I knew nothing in my life about cool things, like cars, for example. And it just so happened a few years ago, a friend of mine was working on a car, a show car, and he'd only got it started, but he had to sell it, so I bought it off of him and I completed the car. And within a few years, this luxury item, this custom car, went national. And I became a kind of a big fish in a small pond in the show car community. And it's been on music videos and things. And of course, it helps at the school, the teacher with the cool car. And so there's another area where I had no knowledge, no expertise, no comfort, but I achieved a level of success there also.
Tune in tomorrow night as we dive into how you can stay outside of the box. Reporting for Halton Insider, I'm Shane Lansing.